Hello everyone. Sorry, sorry, someone's playing on my phone. I was trying to put some ice in my water bottle because my water was not cool enough. So I want to put some ice in it. Good morning everyone. Also, before I say anything else, hear ye, hear ye. Boyd was first to the stream. The rest of you were just too darn slow. Better luck next time. So today we're going to be playing Fortnite, chat. As you can see. What's up, Boyd, Mick, Yosh, and Jet, and Mr. Soul Creep. Welcome. I understand that, Boyd. I get that. Good morning, Tankaroony. Good morning, Mick. How you doing? Yes, finally, Fortnite. Finally, we're playing the Thanos version of Fortnite. I bought the Thanos copy of Fortnite. There was a guy in my neighborhood selling Fortnite discs. He said they were only $80 a piece. So he said he'd give me the Thanos version for $75, and I was like, well, that's a deal. So I picked the Thanos version. Chat, of course I'm being silly with you. The title says I'm playing Cyberpunk. If the title says I'm playing Cyberpunk, I'll be playing Cyberpunk. Play it! You're gonna Wraith main me? Please, no. Please, no. So I lied to you? Yes. Well, I lied to you for the joke. I lied to you for the humor of the Fortnite thing. But now we're not playing Fortnite. To be clear. We're not playing Fortnite. If you do play Fortnite, there's nothing wrong with that. When is the update happening, Jet? When is the update happening for APX? Tomorrow? The update will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow Apex will be fun. Tuesday afternoon.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
You want to see KC back?
No
KC.
or drive-bys along the way?
No. Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day.
Kings Canyon. Gotcha. Sorry.
From
Yeah, we're getting what? OG Kings Canyon?
Hold on. The streets are safe, you say, but what about the
Oh,
highways?
hold on. It's not Friday anymore.
I'm sorry.
You heard about the shooting off the
Season 1 Kings Canyon, Season 3 World's Edge is back, baby. It's back. If you like that kind of thing, it's back. Ah, yes. We were playing this game. Imagine World's Edge, but without the harvester and all that lava. Yes. I do not love the lava. Sometimes the lava does me a bother. Hey,
could someone give me a broom? There are bits all over the place.
thank you so much for those bits, Joshua. Thank you for those bits. I appreciate that very much. No, I don't think I'll be playing Fortnite. Don't really enjoy Fortnite. Mini Skelly Boys. Jet's about to get cozy. Look at that cozy little emote Jet's got. Look at that cozy little emote. He's so cozy. Got his onesie on. Presumably got a little mug of something to sip on. Man. Explain how I like the poke. How do you pronounce it? Is it poke? Is it pokey? Is it poke? They are. They're too clean. It's really unfair, quite honestly. Quite honestly, all of Jetstream is unfairly high quality. Look at this. Look at this trash I offer you. Look, that doesn't even fit. That doesn't even fit in the box. Hey, Ant-Man. How you doing? How you doing? Pokey. Is it E or A? The first way, Pokey? I thought it was Poke, like Pokemon. StrongTank.gov. That's me. I do have Strong Tank. Big boy tank. That's me. What's up, Ant-Man? How's the game? Is it fun to play? I was curious what faction you picked. It's fun to play so far. If you like this kind of game, if you like the Fallout, type RPG, the, you know, talk to people, upgrade and craft your guns, and, you know, story-wise, if you like a souped-up version of that, you will likely like this game. It's quite edgy. It can be dark and graphic at times in many different ways. The gameplay and the shooting is definitely fun. The story so far, it's all right. It's nothing that's crazy hooked me. It's fun. It's a fun game. Fun game. I picked Nomads as a faction, by the way. I picked Nomads. Not like Pokemon. It's Pokey. Okay. Well, I really enjoyed the Pokey for the first time I had yesterday. Now that one is spooky. That one is spooky. Cyberdong memes. Thank you so much for those bits, Joshua. Even though you try to scare me with your bits, I really appreciate them. I'm heading to bed, but I'm leaving a lurk. Have a good one, Tank. Absolutely. I will do my best, as long as you have a good sleep. As long as you agree to have a good sleep, I will do my best. Have I tried the Monster Hunter 2 Stories yet? Or Monster Hunter Stories 2 demo yet? I have not. I have not tried it yet. I have not even turned on my Switch in a hot minute, so I need to go and do that. Look at this hammer I got. I'm kind of annoyed the game isn't on Game Pass yet, considering the disaster launch and streamers telling me the game isn't fully fixed. I don't know if it'll ever be 100% fixed, you know? I don't know if it'll ever be without any glitches or graphical errors or anything like that. What game is, really? There aren't that many out there that are completely fixed. But as far as, like, game-breaking bugs, I've played for... Yeah, it's been a fairly busy weekend, Mr. Soul Creek, a little bit. I had a little bit of free time yesterday. I saw Jet. I rarely have a free Sunday afternoon, and I did have a free one, and I saw Jet in his Discord. He was going to stream for a little while, and I was like, ooh, I'll tune into that and hang out. And then by the time he had done that, I had like fallen asleep on the couch. So, yeah. So I don't know if it'll ever be fully fixed. Why it really could be on Game Pass. I don't see why not. But I think it's pretty well fixed. No one in Night City is only one layer deep. Take Claire, for example, an Afterlife bartender who likes to burn rubber in illegal street races when she's on a break. If you get the itch for a little adrenaline, I think you can scratch it at her garage. Chat, why don't we finish up this Beast in Me quest? Why don't we finish up the race quest? What do you say? Yeah, thanks for those bits, Joshua. I appreciate it. But I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna call the game.
Daddy.
My. See Poppy, as they say. Oh no, I don't want to call her. Decall, uncall. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to text. Open messages, there we go. Open messages. Heart to heart. Don't worry about it, I got your back. We'll make sure Samson's chewing dirt. You still want to off Samson? Hey V, just wanted to say thanks for that last talk. Don't worry about it. I've got your back. We'll make sure as soon as you enjoy it, you still wanna. Just remember what you promised me. Jason dies during the race, and only then. Remember that. No killing in cold blood. We be playing the new MMO coming August 31st called New World, made by Amazon. Apparently, budget for the game is $1 billion. Damn. Wow, wow, wow. Yikes. I don't know, dude. If it's a good game, I might play it. Not even a little bit. Maybe a little bit. See you around, Claire. It'll be alright. Wait a day for Claire to contact me. Okay, so we can't finish that yet. Let's move on to something else. I wonder if we can do any of our fist fight brawling anymore. Nope, still can't do the beat on the brat stuff. Hey, but we're almost there. We're almost able to do the beat on the brat stuff. Gigs, we can do some gigs. Cyber Psychos. Fool on the Hill. I don't think I'm gonna be doing these tarot card things. Find Sandra's databank. So in the beginning of the game, we saved a lady, and we could go find her databank. But we can also do some. Why don't we just go do some main quests? Honestly, let's go hang out with Pan Am a little bit and see what's going on. Let's just do some main. Let's just do some main questing, chat. Let's just do some main questing. Why not? Why the frig not? You heard it right here. New World will die 3 months after release. They will fail in delivering gameplay updates, which will only pump in skins, and then will switch to pay to win. Hear ye, hear ye. These are our predictions. These are our predictions. Hear ye, hear ye. Gather round. Thank you again for those bits. Thanks for the daddy bits, Joshua. I appreciate those. Thanks for the daddy bits. Hear ye, hear ye. Mech looter. We can loot mechs a little bit better. We can craft a little, well, we can't really craft a little bit better. Reflexes. Assault. Increases rifle and submachine gun damage to moving enemies by 10%. Defeating an enemy with a rifle or submachine gun reduces reload time of 20 seconds. Quick melee attacks. Increased crit chance with rifles and submachine guns when 10% from firing behind cover. Reduces time to aim down sight. Handguns. Oh wait, hold on. We can be a hammer boy still. Increases damage with pistols. Increases damage with pistols, revolvers. Enemies 5+ meters away by 15%. Okay. Evasion increases by 25% for 6 seconds after performing a dodge with a pistol or revolver. Reduce pistol and revolver recoil. Hey, let's try that. Let's reduce some recoil, babies. I saw a little bit of. I saw like a just maybe 5 or 10 minutes of New World gameplay. I don't remember how I felt about it, honestly. I don't completely remember how I felt about it. Where my car at? Where my car at? Hey, there you are, car. Do I have gorilla arms now? No, I don't have gorilla arms, but the last thing that I did in the other game was I bought the jumpy feets. I bought jumpy feets, chat. Boing! Boing! Hold on. There's something happening up there. There's something happening up there, and I think they want my help. Let's go cyber monkey. Cyber gorilla. They want my help, I know they do. Right? Killing is fun. Oh my gosh. No, it's not. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. I win! I bonked them all. I bonked them all and saved you life. That was actually quite hilarious. It's like you're doing some murdering and then you like, oh, who's that guy? Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, perfect time for that emote, by the way. Perfect time. Perfect timing. Oh my goodness. Dude, the bonks. You all just got so bonked. The gorilla arms are for unarmed combat. Well, I don't know. If I could have a, you know, the hammer's cool, but hard to beat the idea of gorilla arms. Hey, sorry I caused a traffic mix-up here. You find it disrespectful that Amazon, a $1 trillion industry, and is so new to gaming business with their first game and they put microtransactions. Hey, that's probably the only model they know. I'm not saying it's defensible or whatever, but it's to be, if you think about it the other way, it's to be expected that a $1 trillion company is likely going to make a video game that the goal is for that game to make money, you know? Because unfortunately, first and foremost, the bigger the company is, the more likely that they're making the video game only to make money. Which you have to understand a company's point of view a little bit, is that they, you know, they are a large business and they do want to make money. You can't fault a company for wanting to make money off of their video game. But, you know, sometimes it goes overboard. Sometimes it goes overboard. Corporate evil at its finest. Yeah, Crucible was a flarp for sure. Oh man, I want one of these cars. Ooh, I could buy it. I want it. Look at this thing. This is the coolest looking thing I've ever seen in my life. Come to me, vehicle. Come to me, child. Come to me. Look at me jump. I'm a climby boy. So how are you guys doing today? Did you have a good weekend? Despite thinking about corporate evil? Nobody wants to think about corporate evil, but sometimes you gotta. Let's check our inventory real quick. Inventory. Did we get an assault rifle that's better than what we have? No, we did not. We never do. We never do. Disremember. Weekend was chill. Got some good comfort food and unlocked Rampart and Apex. Oh, speaking of comfort food, you didn't get enough sleep and my legs still bored. I had a horrible weekend because you didn't stream or play Apex with me. I am very sorry. I am very sorry. I am but a single man. I am sorry your leg is borked. Quite honestly, Boyd, I mean, this is not the same thing, obviously, but I've been running with like 5 days a week, and I've been running on concrete in my neighborhood, and kind of every day my left knee hurts a little bit worse, and I feel a little bit older with every passing day. So I'm single now? I'm not single. I'm not single. Don't intend to be. I am old though. I feel old. Getting older. But you asked about the pokey. It was very delicious. I had my first pokey experience. Got some of that sushi rice. Got some of that spicy raw tuna. A little bit too much avocado they put on there, but I do love some avocado. I did pay $1 extra for it. Got some of them cucumbers, some carrots, green onion, some ponzu sauce. It was so delicious. I caught the measles. It was so delicious. So delicious. My first time ever. I'll be having it again. Sorry, I kind of avoid talking to characters while I'm talking to you guys, but... Oh, I gotta meet her at midnight. My bad. My bad. So let's wait. Hey, Pink Cherry, how you doing? We're gonna wait 6 hours. Spamisubi. Never heard of that. Hey, ARC, how are you doing? You not a fan of the Kato? Are you saying not a fan of the cardio? Oh. Whoops. Alright. Let's get 12 hours. Oh, avocado. I thought we were talking about running on concrete. That's my bad. I like the avocados. You got CD Projekt Red's The Witcher games on sale. Nice. Nice. I have played The Witcher 3. Not all the way through. Avocado? Well, excuse me. I don't shorten all my words. I don't know all the word shortenings from around the world. Or in my own language.
Can I help?
No,
But it
you
looks
can't.
good.
I'll be done soon. The rappins left are crooked as a bag of snakes.
Yeah, there aren't any places to run really not on concrete nearby,
Did you sleep all right?
unfortunately.
Can't complain.
Without having to drive a ways.
Come up with anything? For Hellman, I mean.
As a
Yeah,
matter
they
of
don't have a
fact,
lot of flavor,
I
but
did.
they are pretty healthy.
Look here.
Okay, tell me.
Let me lean in.
We're the wrench.
We're gonna commit a heist, by the way,
And the
chat.
screwdriver is where the AV should bury its nose cone in the dust. Now, you must be wondering how we get the AV to do that.
That old HMG of yours.
My gun will be useful elsewhere. This caliber would barely dent the armor of a heavy hitter like that. There are other ways. Here, the clamps are solution. A Satwave power station.
Power station. Wait, you want to use an
How old
EMP?
are I,
Bullseye.
Tank?
But
I'll
how?
be 28 in
You can't
October.
generate that sort of pulse on command.
Would you like to bet me? We drive up to the power collection unit, break in and override the controls, lift any limiters. As soon as the AV is in range, we set off the electromagnetic turbo pulse. This should smoke
A
the AV
turbo
systems.
pulse,
drive.
chat, obviously.
Nav systems.
Communications.
You have Loba unlocked, and it's
Outlet
really
below.
like her bracelet
They won't
teleporting
stand a
behind the enemy
chance
on
in hell.
arena. The only thing about that is you can see the bracelet flying. So if you're paying attention, you'd be able to know what's happening, but it's still super cool.
All right, let's ride.
Great. Hop in. It's cold out here.
Understandable. I like those things too, though. But sometimes there's something to be said for a light food. CB Genesis.
Who owns this
Is
power
the game
station?
at a decent quality
Gulf or
now?
Port?
I think so.
Is there any difference?
That's what everybody
What do you think
asks when
pulls
they
the
pop in
government's
is
strings?
how is the game now?
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you
just
like
wondering
it,
if his toes are
etc.
about
And
to step all over.
and yeah, I think
Hey,
it's
look around. It is simple.
I think it's a good video game. I don't think it's what everybody hyped it up to be. I don't think it'll ever be that. I don't think it'll ever be the game-changing, world-changing game that everybody thought it would be. But I think it's a good video game now. On PS4, I don't know. I'm playing on the PS5. I don't think you should buy it for the PS4. I don't think it's worth the gamble. But PS5 and up, PC, if you have a PC that can run it, I think it's a good video game, CB Genesis. I do. Especially if you like this kind of game. Yeah, but if nobody notices, Joshua, I say rip them up, baby. I'm only 2.5 years older than you. Sorry.
Everything you see is owned
I
by
can
a
wait if you want to
corporation.
catch up. Hey, Wonder Boy. Good morning. Long time no see in the stream.
You like to mess with the corpse, huh?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Or wait, Scratch that. Rogue.
You
Nash,
will be in
the
your
Raffles.
30s.
Then I
Oof.
see.
You just like to mess with everyone.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing I'm on your side, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is Pan Am. It is. What do you think all those buttons do on her steering wheel? What controls could there possibly be? What in the world? What could she possibly be controlling on her
Now
steering
for
wheel like
something
that?
completely different. Weirdest thing you've ever transported. Go.
Yeah, that's how I feel too,
Me,
Mr. Soul
I
Creek.
had to carry a real Gannic iguana once.
Seriously? A live one?
Yup. Someone put him in a deep sleep, packed him in a cooler. No idea why, but man, I made a shitload off that job. Your turn.
We've almost reached the dam. We'll make a quick stop.
Oh man, no stories. Sometimes I think to myself, like
We need
when
to
someone,
calibrate you with a turret.
I don't know, when I
want you to
think
be able
about
to
how
use the
old
gun,
I am,
too.
I'm like, oh, I'm only like
It should up our
23 or
chances in
24.
general.
Then I realize I'm not that young anymore. I'm
Connect
27.
here.
How do I
How should I
connect?
connect? Personal link?
How else? Just watch the jack. Sometimes you have to jiggle it a bit.
Jiggle the jack, chat.
Wired in.
Whoa.
Diagnostics first.
She need buttons for the bleep,
Keeps giving me
the
an
bloop,
error.
and the blorp.
Odd. Let me work around it.
And now, Pan Am, here's Johnny, out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Great work, V.
Hey, I think your implant has a virus. The one in the nape of your neck.
I've got a bioprocessor in my head that operates independently of me. Probably why your diagnostics flagged it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But no data will leak out of it through the personal link. Your ride's secure.
Fine.
Yeah, everything
trust
is
you,
everything will be
fucking
fine,
internet.
girl. Everything will be fine. Promise.
Okay. Here goes nothing. See that pile of junk? Fire a short burst into it. I'll
Whoa!
take care of the calibration. Good. Next target. Single shot.
Pretty cool, chat.
Okay. Just
Pretty
one more.
cool.
Longer round. Great. We're done, I think. And that wasn't so bad, was
Yeah,
it?
everyone did kind of give up on it pretty quickly, didn't they?
Calibration's fine, but your soft could really use an update.
I mean,
Scanner,
I understand. Like
controllers,
people
all a
felt
couple of
pretty
generations back,
betrayed
at
by how
least.
it came out, and I mean,
You
I
better
honestly
check in the
felt pretty
bargain bin
betrayed
at
by
the
how
Kabuki flea
broken it
market.
was when it came out.
I can help you with that, you know.
I certainly didn't.
Sure.
I didn't
The
even
most
buy it,
important thing is
honestly.
that it works now.
So where's this
A
power
valued
station?
viewer
You will see in a moment.
mailed me this
I know
copy
it's
to play.
We'll have a decent view from there.
I did
just wanna
not
be
buy it
sure
out
the
of
area is
principle,
clear.
but
Sabotage a Corpo
you know,
power
it's pretty
station.
frustrating.
Jump a Corpo transport. Kidnap
Yeah, I
a
think if the
Corpo
base PS4
suit.
version
Disappoint
wasn't
for
so
the
rough.
word
Honestly,
corpo,
my
but you
hot take
have
is
a
they should
point.
never have
Know
made a
what?
PS4
You're
version.
starting to remind me of me, 50 years back. Minus the charisma.
Or they never should have
and
made a
impressive cock.
next gen version of it or whatever. Like,
Maybe
nah.
we can just get
I don't think they
along.
should have tried to make it for everything.
Could be something to that, I suppose.
Yeah,
What
I think
happened
it
to
was
us
okay
must
on
have had
PC.
some effect,
You're more like me than you think. You'll see.
but it goes both ways. Maybe you're becoming more like me.
Nah, no way.
No way. Bleh. No way, I'm Johnny Silverhand, and I'm edgy.
All looks clear. The area looks deserted. I see no patrols. The huge thing is the collection unit.
That too.
And see the antennas? Each antenna collects microwave energy from satellites in orbit. That's then converted into electric power.
Antennas run a ways down the interstate. We set off a chain reaction that starts in the collection unit,
Then each antenna will emit a massive EMP burst.
while our AV flies right into our net.
Nice.
We just have to send out the pulse at the right moment.
Let's go get her.
When we arrive at the station, you overload the systems. I'll set up a bypass link for the detonator.
Why don't I start with the transformers? Make mayhem in the relative voltages. Rest should move faster after that.
Yeah,
Not a bad idea.
I think I agree with that.
That's just...
Yeah, I know, the converters. But they
I
shouldn't
also
be a
think they
problem.
shouldn't have.
I'll just
They
crank
shouldn't have
everything
announced
up
it as
past
early
max.
as they did.
Seems we think alike.
So what now?
We wait. We should time our arrival to the AV flight plan.
Got it.
Let's do it. Let's wait. Time to wait, chat. Time to
Go.
wait.
Time to roll.
Now time to roll.
Done anything
Yeah.
like this before?
What's done is
Downing an
done,
AV?
chat.
By myself.
What happened with the game happened with the game, and now
Why do
we're
you
playing a
ask?
pretty fun video game. Oh yeah, honestly,
Thought
it
you
would have
would've done
been
something like
crazy
this with your
broken.
clan.
It would have been playable.
No.
There's no way
We
it
did
could have
take
even
back
been
one of ours
released
from a convoy once.
whenever they,
But this,
originally
we're
said it
doing
would come
now,
out, which I don't remember when that was.
The risk
but-
is so much greater.
You don't miss it?
What? Jobs like this?
Being in a clan, being part of a family.
I could ask you the same. How do you feel?
Oh,
all on your
man.
own?
Hey now. Didn't answer the question.
Because I have no answer to give. Yet.
Quite honestly, chat, I've been talking to you this whole time. I don't really know what the plan is. That's the hard thing about streaming a game like this, is I can't really, like, savor the succulent dialogue conversations, but I also just kind of want to stream, play games with you guys. So we do have a bit of a trade-off. You guys can let me know if it's annoying whenever I talk over some of the cutscenes and things or not. Yeah, what has happened with Cyberpunk has happened. I intend to let bygones be bygones, but I will not hold CD Projekt Red in such high regard as I used to. Yeah, I plan to overcharge some antennas to EMP a cargo ship. I think that's a great summary. That is where my head
we'll
is
be there
at.
in a moment. One last time. We drive in, fuck up the system, and get the hell out of there.
Okay,
Hold on tight. This could get a little bumpy.
it's
Get
time to
ready.
get bumpy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's do it! Time to jack in and crack in, babies. Take out the power plant security, homies. Boom, suckers.
I'll deal with it.
Deal quick before they... Good enough.
Is that all of them?
Provided we hurry.
That was the fastest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, right. Yeah, they never had a smooth release. Everybody did forget about how chunky The Witcher was.
Find the controls. I'll connect the detonator. Quick, V.
All right. Controls. Use. Overcharge. The only button possible.
Shit.
V.
I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm frying.
We might have overdone it.
It's frying me.
5.
Witcher 3 was literally broken. You could not finish the Skellige questline in that release.
Girl, you wanted 11.
Uh-oh.
You got 11.
Fuck yeah. Let's get out of here before it lights us up too.
Let go! The announcement gameplay was deceptive. Everything was scripted in the gameplay to make it seem like it was a playable game when in fact it was not.
V, get the fuck out before something happens to the
Thanks
chip.
for the tip. You know, I was just about to set up a picnic. Maybe lay out. Work on my base stand.
Watch out. The next one might.
Johnny? Johnny.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think they behaved like any game company would behave. I honestly think the consumer is responsible for the overhypage.
Okay.
I think we got too
I'm
excited.
fine. It's okay, just it's okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Just delta the fuck out.
Not the cleanest job, perhaps, but it still went well.
What about the detonator? Is it working?
Yes, it's working. And I don't even see a drop in the signal strength.
No signal
We
strength
just need to
drop.
drive far away enough to keep the pulse from blasting us, too. The cliff there. We'll set up. It should give us a good view of the antennas. And then we wait.
Okay.
Here.
Take.
Always wanted to push the big red button on something like this.
Ooh, that's a cool looking
I don't know
detonator,
when.
chat.
Don't worry. I'll have eyes on it. You just wait for my signal. Then set off that pulse. They won't know what
Will
hit them.
do.
And by the way,
What?
We are about to knock a multi-million euro Kang Tao asset clean out of the sky. How does that make you feel?
Military.
We only got one chance, Pan Am. Let's not screw it up.
Let's not
Fear
screw
not.
that.
I finish what I start. Always.
Always.
Just
Chat, you know
know
what I want more of? I want more good Star
quiet.
Wars
The hum
games.
of the city, people's voices, the smells. It's all gone.
I kind of want this game, but with Star
Wind
Wars.
just intensifies it. Think I forgot quiet exists.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that
Well, maybe
game
not
that
the
was
smells. I mean,
being
the
developed
coyotes.
by
By the
Amy
Harkins.
Hennig or
I thought it was just
something,
the
where
air
it was
freshener
like
you thought-
open world bounty hunter game?
Screw you. You'd do better to focus on the AV. Keep your eyes open.
They didn't bork Jedi Fallen Order. That was a good game. I think Battlefront 2 really had to come around.
It's there. Coming from Pacifica. Alright, get ready. One more second. One more. Now!
Boom. There she is.
Shit! What's happening?
Damn it all.
Oh gosh!
Fan-fucking-tastic.
There we go. We just had to Joker it. We just had to Joker it. 1313 was the name.
Pan Am, the
Yeah, that would have
engine's
been
still
cool.
running. Fuck, they're getting away.
They're going nowhere.
We gotta go after it.
Give me a moment.
Pan Am, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh, she's got a freaking rocket launcher, obviously. Well, that's a weird trajectory. Boom!
That's how you do it.
Yeah,
Who's
baby.
We got the bastard.
Let's go.
We got him.
We got it.
No way it stays in the air after a blast like
We
that.
either land or crash.
You catch that? Over. AV, unmarked. Losing out.
Also, they're doing a pretty good job with Mandalorian. I haven't watched Bad Batch. I heard Bad Batch was kind of like a 7 out of 10,
Follow
but
'em. On my way in a bit. Battery
Mitch,
should sort
Scorpion,
itself
it's
out.
Pan Am. Don't go near that AV. I repeat, do not
I'm looking
approach
forward
the
to
AV.
Obi-Wan,
On the way. Or I'll
maybe
start
even
fighting
Ahsoka.
without you.
It's Kang Tao. Wait for me, or better get the hell out. They probably want to help the survivors. But my point is,
Just any MMO running on a modded engine. There you go. That's Brave New World. We were talking about Brave New World earlier. Not Brave New World. Maybe just New World.
get ready.
Brave New World is a.
They're trying to slow
Look.
us down. We won't let them. We have to reach with the Scorpion.
Boom. Boom. They call me Deadeye Daniel because I always hit my mark. Wow, that fell in that those drones don't go away, do they?
Shit! Probably jammed again. I'll fix it. Hold on tight.
Look at her go.
Seized up. Son of a
Go
bitch.
on our tail.
Oh, yeah, well then you can't say that Disney ruined Star Wars.
Fucking flashes. Don't want to.
They made those three movies that not everybody liked.
Second.
I don't think you can kill Star Wars. Star Wars is still good,
I'm fine.
in my opinion. The world of Star Wars is good.
For the time being, at least.
Time being is all we need.
Oh! Watch out. So that... Where are we headed? Ugh.
Saw it. Behind that hill.
Oh, I guess, yeah, if you're talking about Solo.
Pan Am, you okay?
Fucking ricochet.
Was Rogue
you can
One Disney?
manage.
I enjoyed Rogue One.
Sure. I'll live. Don't worry.
Hey man, where are you? Hello?
Perfect.
I'm not a fanboy of anything
Just
to
in
like
case they missed you the first time.
fight people on it,
Swear.
but I still like Star
Something's
Wars.
Right. Did you hear those shots? V, something happened to them.
I'm not gonna fight any. I tend to not fight anybody on
Get
any
those
sort of
Scorpions.
franchise,
Or Mitch.
you know. But I do like the Star Wars.
Looks expired. Fuck.
I've got one. I've got 150 of those, Pan Am. You don't have to use the expired one.
V, connect to the drone. We'll scan the area. We have to get our
Silly
bearings.
girl. Silly girl. But no, I do. I like
Let's
Star
roll.
Wars.
You connecting to visual?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of misses in the
If they got
Star
the
Wars
Alcatraz,
media
If they got Mitch and Scorpion,
universe,
I can't.
but
I don't.
I know.
the imaginary
Connected.
world of Star
I'm in
Wars I
control.
love very much. Ooh. Wait, what do I do? All I do is control the camera? I do love Lord of the Rings as well. I need to continue reading the book.
No, no.
It kind of
So-
is that way. You can never experience the same experience the
All the
same way
Calvins.
again.
Yes. They're dead. All of them. If they.
Don't worry. We don't know for sure.
They secured the area. They're waiting for reinforcements. Shit. V, this does not look good.
I really like the Middle Earth Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor games. Really enjoyed those.
Rat.
Mitch.
They've set up the launcher. Mitch!
Mitch.
He's alive! They have them!
He's
Can we take it down
alive!
somehow?
Maybe. But we have to get there first.
Got 5 Kangs on patrol.
There we go. My wife likes the Hobbit trilogy more than she likes the original trilogy. It makes me sad, but she's my wife and I love
Not
her.
for those damned glitches, I could have warned them! This is all my doing! Why in the hell were they following the AV? The fools!
Listen, we saw Mitch. They probably got Scorpion too. We'll find them. Help them out.
If they're still alive.
They're alive. Everything's gonna be okay.
Mind that launcher.
She's fired.
Blow us to bits if we approach.
I wasn't paying her very much anyway, honestly.
You're already blown to bits.
Don't be an idiot. This is
It
just
will
a
be. They
scrap.
said they were going to get it
Let's
right.
take out the launcher.
Hope.
I will
I mean,
try to-
No, you stay in the car. Sorry, but you're just gonna slow me down.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell, V. Those are my people out
Listen.
there.
I get that launcher out of the way, I'll let you know. Then you go in and help me with the rest. Deal?
it is not my fault. You're right.
I still have Mitch's rifle.
Maybe
I will
so.
try to cover you from here.
Good idea.
Maybe
Let's
so.
move.
They got to make it right and get all the money so they can make a new game, right?
Time for the festivities.
We got to defeat the Kang Tao operatives, chat. Let's defeat them. Stealth mode activate. Time to get shooting, chat. Ha ha ha! Uh-oh. You done. Run! Run! You can't stop me, I'm the gingerbread man. Get borked! The suspect was using... Oh, shoot. That's not working. Reload. What? Oh boy. Chat, I am a tactical genius, can't you tell? I am a tactical genius. Look at me go. Oh! Oh! Hold on. How do I make this stop? What the heck? There we go, deactivate turret. Okay, gotta dive into the stream delay hell. Gonna make
That's
some
clear.
soup.
I'm coming for you.
Mobile. With your time in Cyberpunk, what do you think is the most critical things that need to be addressed to make it a more acceptable game? Photo mode. That scope looks cool. Yeah, the scope is super cool. It lets you see through things. Honestly, I just think, you know, the graphical stuff, just little things. Like there's really not a lot that bothers me about the core gameplay or anything like that. Just make it look better, make it run smoother. You know,
Open the door.
that kind of
I'll
thing.
cover you.
Make picking up things a little bit easier, like this. Maybe improve driving a little bit. I don't know. I hate to tell people what to do. Hey, Mick!
Step back! Back! Toss your weapons or I'll shoot! I repeat,
You don't
drop
see
your
the shit
weapons
you're in.
now!
You shoot him, and a
I ain't playing these games. I ain't playing those games, dog.
Are you alright?
We do not negotiate with terrorists, chat. We do not
Just some
negotiate,
scratches.
even though we're the terrorists.
Fucking morons! It's nothing. Let's go.
We couldn't retreat. They regrouped so fast. Started shooting rockets and shit. I lost everyone.
Everyone? Scorpion, is he here? Mitch? Mitch? He's safe, right?
Damn, I'm sorry.
He
I
did.
didn't make it in time.
No. No. Are you sure? No, he...
Yeah, what are you doing? Sometimes things just get in an area and they're hard to pick up. How are things? Things are good, Mick. Things are good. You were struggling to chat? Or maybe you just maybe you were busy and had to get free. But things are good.
Scorpion, the
I'm
rest.
glad to be back into another week of
Sorry we
streaming, my
didn't get here
friends.
sooner.
That's where I'm
They
at.
were good people.
Visual
great people.
glitches
They
and
didn't have to
post
die here.
beginning character
I
changes.
should've
The game was
stopped him.
marketed to be yourself in Night
tried.
City.
He wouldn't have listened to you
Yeah.
either. Never was much of a listener.
Stubborn bastard.
I'm guessing since you were out here for the AV. The question is
Nice.
why?
Caught up with admin. I feel you.
I need the guy who's riding this AV.
It can
You
be.
know anything,
Mick,
see
really,
anything.
honestly, it
Took 'em
takes
with
up all your
In
time.
our cars.
Where?
West, small unit. Your passenger's entourage.
Must be looking for a way to call base.
So you're the ones who hit him with that EMP?
Yeah, we tried to warn you, but couldn't connect.
If they took your cars, we might be able to follow their tracks.
Tank driving a tank in a fish tank. Oh my lord.
I'll go after him. Stay with Mitch. I'll be fine.
I am going with you. I promised I would help. Besides, those bastards killed Scorpion.
I'll draw it in just
I
a
won't let
moment.
that go.
Don't argue with her, V. No point. Go.
Well,
I'll
let's
call
go.
my people. We'll take care of things here.
We'll leave my ride here just in case. Just watch the gun. It likes to.
Your arm looked like it got
We'll
burnt
go by
each.
bike.
Sounds solid. Kang Tao lost contact with their AV. Probably looking for it. Better hurry. But Pan Am,
What?
you're coming back for her, right?
I promise. Let's get going before they send a rescue party.
We can do that.
Let's ride. Hope they didn't go far.
Let's get to work.
We'll see. The tire tracks start there. We'll follow them.
We found motorcycles.
Our guys were here.
Let's follow. Find them.
Yeah, multiplayer isn't something I'm interested in for this game, quite honestly. I want this one. Alright, before we ride, I gotta draw. And some of you might say, ooh, their tank has a drawing reward? He must be good at drawing. Nope.
You had some extra money and you gave it to me. Thanks.
Freeze frame?
Instead of a sub here, you get to keep it all XD.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Freeze Frame. Mick, is that you? Are you Freeze Frame? But thank you so much. If Freeze Frame is thank you so much. I appreciate that tip, Nick. Thank you so much, and you get to live down there in the little tip area. So much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys helping to financially support this new full-time streamer. I tell you what, that really means, I mean, anybody watching, hanging out with me or whatever, it all means something to me. But the fact that I'm now full-time and we're now getting to the point, I knew that being a full-time streamer was going to be a bit of a risk, you know. I knew that. I knew that.
Welcome to Tank Town.
I knew that being a full-timer was going to be a bit of a financial, I wouldn't call it maybe a risk, but I would call it a bit of a financial discomfort. Thank you so much for following CB Genesis. I'm going to live in the top right next door. Yeah, go live there. I appreciate that. Yeah, and thank you, Mick. I do appreciate that. Let me hydrate for Emperor Fun. Absolutely, I appreciate that very, very much. Always appreciated. But I don't want anybody to think that, like, if you don't support the channel financially, old Tank isn't going to be able to eat dinner. That's not the case. I'm going to get to eat dinner regardless. But I will admit that I knew that there would be some financial discomfort with starting to go full-time with this thing. And so those of you who choose to support financially the channel in any way, it really does help to lighten the load on my wife, who has so graciously agreed to let me try this to see if I can make this into a career, so that I can be a little bit happier than I was not doing something that I enjoy. So Mick, thank you so much for that tip. And to any of you who support the channel with any of your extra dollars, or if you just support by watching and hanging out, that also is greatly appreciated. Truly, truly it is. Thank you very much. But right now, we are drawing me. I made my head really flat by accident. Yikes, I have really really drawn an interestingly bad looking version of myself. Chat. Look a little bit goofy. Alright. Tank. Driving tank. In fish tank. Thank you so much for that follow, CV Genesis, as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Here's my drawing, chat. Here is my drawing. Tank in the well, hold on. Let me draw some. Tank in a tank, or tank in a fish tank, driving a tank. Tank driving a tank in a fish tank. Looky there. Looky there. You look like a South Park character? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. That was the best. That was my best attempt, Chad. I'm sorry. Love it. You have it in you to make this a career. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. If it don't work out, it don't work out. I'll reluctantly go back into the workforce. I'll reluctantly go back. You know? I think if this doesn't work out, I'm going to start a food truck. But anyway, let's go continue. Ooh, level up. Hey, hey. Level up. I feel like maybe we need to increase our intelligence at this point. But also, I feel like if we increase our body, I can keep punching people. Right? With what food? Get it up on the Discord. Oh yeah, let me do that. I always forget. What food? Wonder Boy will work on that food truck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can come work for us, Wonder Boy. Absolutely, man. I would love that. I would love. You're such a good guy. I would love to work with you. Our first thought was to do breakfast. Have a breakfast food truck and make like turn breakfast items into, you can have them for breakfast, but also have breakfast items that would be good for lunch, or even dinner maybe. A lot of people like to indulge on breakfast. And myself, so me and my brother want to get together and make a food truck. Cause he's the cook and I can be the business mind, and he can be the chef. But I'll happily drive the truck and, you know, whatever else. Enjoy the lurk. Thank you, Mick, and thank you so much for your tip. Breakfast is bomb. Thank you so much. Enjoy the lurk and thank you for your tip. Much love to you, girl. Boyd. So Tank, what day is it? It is Monday, my dudes. For me, I don't know if it's Monday for everybody yet. Surely it is. Right? Probably making healthy but tasty breakfast meals might take off. Well, fortunately, CB Genesis, I live in the United States and in the Southeast, which means people more readily buy fatty, disgusting breakfast foods than they buy healthy ones. I don't know. What do I want to eat here? This might be helpful. This might be helpful. But I will go back to my body. Street Brawler. Whoa. Increases damage with blunt weapons by 1% for every 1% for missing health. So if you get in close, and you start taking damage, you'll end up dealing more damage. Nice. Let's do a 15% chance to apply stun, then we can do opportune strike.
Thank you for your subscription.
Oh God!
I will treasure it forever.
Thank you so much for the subscription, Boyd. Thank you so much, man. It's Yeet Day. Yeet. Maybe cater to special diets like keto. It's a trend. I'm not sure about where you live. No, yeah, I'm just kidding. Usually with a food truck, if it's me with a food truck, I usually like to indulge. A food truck is a special event for me. So I would likely go to like a more exciting, ooh, look at this cool, like, we got a hot dog, but it's a breakfast sausage on a waffle bun. You know, I'd more likely buy that than a healthy breakfast, but not a bad day. Do I remember what Monday is? I now remember what Monday is. It's Yeet Day. Yeet them subbies. Thank you so much, Boyd. Appreciate it. CB Genesis now on the board. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And Yash down there in the bottom right. Making their home in the bottom right. Weisswurst in the beer. What is Weisswurst? Yeah, thanks so much for that sub, Boyd. You guys are gonna make me go Super Saiyan without even doing the point reward thing. Vroom vroom, let's go.
Scorpion said I would hate Night City.
Vroom vroom.
I knew you that well.
Probably better than I know myself. He said when I'd had enough of the city, we would stock up on canned kibble, fill a couple of thermoses
White
with
sausage,
coffee and whiskey,
giggity, giggity.
hit the road. He said we would get away from it all.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Yeah. All I see is cracked concrete and rust. But
Let's try not to die.
They were in for one hell of... out! There's a sniper behind the van!
Oh gosh.
Oh, you son of a whore!
Wipe them out, B!
Or not.
Left a few peeps behind at the airstrip. Rest went with Hellman.
That's for my friends, you assholes!
This is a cool chase.
I hope Mitch contacted the Aldecaldos. All that damn interference.
We're coming for him, don't worry.
I appreciate everybody, Yosh.
These tracks lead up past the hill to an old
You have been a very involved newcomer though, and I do appreciate that. It's not normal. It's not. People don't necessarily. You and Boyd have on your first week of being hanging out in the community have been very. Yeah, like this stuff is goofy. It just like immediately took me off my motorcycle. Yeah, you guys have jumped in head first, being supportive and hanging out and whatnot. I appreciate that. Get inside the Gestacion. I mean, do we want to just shoot everybody? Bavarian breakfast. Turning off. If you didn't respond to your TikTok comment, you probably wouldn't be here. I didn't realize I did respond to your TikTok comment. Let's look at this white sausage. I've never had a white sausage before. That is a lot whiter than I thought it would be, honestly. Quite honestly. Hey, I appreciate being stuck with you. You know what? Bump this. Bump this noise, chat. Oh man.
He has no right to leave.
That video did do quite well, Yasho. It brought a lot of new people to my TikTok page, at least. It is not super often that I convert someone from TikTok to actually watching the stream, so I do appreciate that. Let's try the pistol.
He has combat implants.
I surely do. I do have combat implants. You do. How's the CP adventure going? Welcome, Oscurd, to the stream. It's going well. I'm having a good time with it. I'm having a good old time. Oh, buddy, you should have paid more attention.
Concealment before corporation forces is a crime.
All right, now we're going in with the hammer.
Corporation forces are under attack.
Bonk. Sorry, buddy. Your hands are mine. I bonked them away. Chicken sausages are pretty good. Gotta love those post-new PC meals. Hey, you gotta spend it on what's important. Bonk! Oh, slide with the bonk.
I'm in.
Helmet, he has to be.
Bonk. Flying around with the hammer. Not bad. I got a bonk for somebody.
And bury you.
Bonk. Whoa, what's happened there? Whoa. Hey, quit. Hellman? Hellman? Let me in! me in! I don't take my daily bathroom breaks. There's also another traditional German breakfast that most Americans don't believe me that it is a thing. I might believe you. I should start my first playthrough tomorrow and excited. Mods and max graphics makes this look pretty decent. I bet it does. I don't doubt that. Met raw meat. Raw minced meat.
Shoot, I'm unarmed.
What the hell are you doing here?
This is my station.
Raw minced pork.
Name's Mark. Those fucking suits rode up like they own the place. Took everything. Put me here and locked the door.
I'm playing on PS5.
Don't look too concerned.
Ain't my first rodeo. Once the dust falls, the problems disappear one way or another, and I just dust myself off and get back to work.
Brought a man with them. A man I need. Civilian.
Raw minced pork?
Mm-hmm. I ain't blind.
Where are they holding him?
Old garage.
Seasoned in what way?
Upstairs, probably keeping them there.
Thanks. If I were you, I'd stay put for a few.
Exactly my intention.
I'm gonna hack your store though.
Where they're keeping helmet. Go in.
We got 1C, 5. We got 55, 55, 55. Oh, dang. Wait, 55, 55. 50, dang. 55, 55, 55. E9. How about that? Bonk, bonk, bonk. There we go.
Okay, covering you.
Wait, there are more? Who's still around? Alright. Get to the upper floor of the gas station and find Hellman. Okay, my bad, my bad. I'm not one to trust raw meats in any orientation. I enjoyed my raw fish yesterday. It's the German sushi, made from piggies. German sushi made from piggies. Gives your tummy the inside wiggies.
Who sent you? Hey, easy. We gotta talk. Who are you working for? Yorinobu Arasaka. Do you wish to take me back home?
What a shit-eating rat. He's about to either scream or run. Shut him up already.
Not a fan, I take it.
You haven't found a fan in him either. Motherfucker doesn't know who to be scared of more, you or Arasaka.
Don't take this personally.
Oi! Yeah, they do look good.
Tell Takamura when you got help.
I bet a 3080 does make them look
Just
good.
a sec. I'll call him.
I do need a new graphics card, chat. That's another item that your financial support goes to, is hopefully getting me a new graphics card eventually. We're gonna call Takamura. Fish is not meat, is it?
Remember, you have help.
I feel like it's meat.
One hell of a card. Try to win something.
Sausage, bacon, and black pudding batch.
Because it was in his fucking interest to do so. Still just biz. He's no friend of yours.
I did enjoy my lunch. My first pokey experienced.
Takamura, good
The
news.
world needs new GPU.
Alive. What did he say? Alive, alive. Not too talkative now. Taking him to the Sunset Motel.
I will come to you. Keep him there until
They are.
You got
They
it.
are disgusting.
See it.
Hateful, harmful. What's this guy? Stealth. Just don't really want to deal with this guy. Meat is highly regulated, only allowed to be prepared by master butchers with meat from regularly tested farms. It gets tested for parasites and is only to be sold when it was butchered, tested, prepared, and will be consumed within 24 hours. That sounds like it would make it expensive, not cheap. One Met bun costs 1 to 2 pounds. I think if you just do subs, I think. Yeah, there we go. 26! Holy moly! That's a fair amount of subs, chat. Doing alright?
Looks
You paid.
like your new Chimbas are here.
Is that him?
Sure is.
Take him outside. Toss him on the bike.
It's okay, Boyd. You can say anus.
Stay right there.
Euros.
The cavalry
Did I
has
say
arrived.
pounds? Sorry.
Mitch gathered together a
I
few
mislooked
Road
at
was
the
clear.
symbol.
I don't think we were spotted. We would still do better not to hang around too long.
Paid 900 euros.
What do you plan to do?
Last December, and now same card at 16. Ooh, lordy.
Jeez, long story.
Bolognese
Not sure I even know where to
sushi.
start.
Tell me next time then. Saul.
More and more
Everything's done
subs,
here.
Kyle.
All clear.
Who's Kyle?
I heard Mitch is alive thanks to you.
Thanks to V and Pan Am. They both saved my ass.
I just hope he was worth it.
No, I know the
Saul, I
symbol. I
tried
just
to
misread it. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking too.
Maybe I
Too
could help
closely.
out somehow.
I think you.
I may be a dumb American,
I
but
tried to stop him.
know a few things.
Sure. Just turn around now. Let it all be damned. You're good at that, aren't you?
Look, Saul, it really wasn't Pan Am's fault.
Careful. You and me are not buddy-buddy. Besides, nobody's blamed anyone for anything. Yet.
Sure. Right.
Pan Am was just helping me. It was my doing. My fault that AV got hit.
Videos on YouTube
Not
of
me.
Americans try and bet they're
Scorpion's
super
people would've
disgusted
gone
by it
out
at
to
first, but
grab
then
it.
they eat like 2 or 3
That's the
buns in a
truth.
row.
When you're an Aldo Caldo, you are always responsible for yourself and your people. The
I wouldn't be
circumstances
against
change
trying
nothing.
it.
Perhaps Pan Am should ask herself if she's still an Aldo Caldo.
Damn it all.
This outfit she's got on looks super uncomfortable to me. Like, I feel like that is giving her the dirtiest, nastiest, stinkiest wedgie in the whole wide world.
Nothing just yet.
Hey, don't worry about Saul. He'll get over it.
I don't give a damn.
But he gives a damn about you, Pan Am. As soon as he heard what had happened, he ordered us to follow you. He was worried something would happen.
Saul? That was his?
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family, and Saul will do anything for family.
The thing is, am I even part of the family anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna deny that one,
Come back
Joshua,
to us.
again, just for not having that float around the. Yeah. Not having that float around the chat.
Sorry you had to witness that. Things just get complicated.
I feel like if I wore
Sometimes.
a bodysuit onesie thing like that, I would have just
And you look out for yourself, all right?
nasty little booty dental floss.
Saul.
Gonna head out.
Mitch,
Thanks for the stream, Tank. Absolutely,
we
CB
really
Genesis.
treat
Thanks
you
for
like
hanging out.
family.
Thanks for the follow.
Maybe we
I
should give
appreciate it.
him a
Hopefully,
chance.
we'll see you again
It is
sometime.
not that simple.
Like any family.
They're coming. You have about a minute to get out of there.
Let's move.
Uh-oh.
I'm also headed out. Take care of Scorpion's bike.
Hey,
It's yours.
a new bike. Is that how are we gonna sit on this guy to ride the motorcycle? Well, hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Hey, wake up.
Where am I? What is this place?
Whoa.
Motel, middle of nowhere.
Any specific middle?
Doesn't matter. You're not leaving here by yourself anyway.
Why are we here?
Want to talk about
My
your
legs
little
are stuck
invention.
to my chair.
Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arisaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
To lay down on top of him and drive like super. You doing all right down there?
So, what do you propose?
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
Your tech's trying to kill me. Pretty sure that's not how it's advertised.
If you wish to file a complaint, I'll need more details.
Got Johnny Silverhand's construct stuck in my head, and I don't want it there.
I got Keanu in my brain.
Construct? That's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more aggressive.
What is this, Destiny?
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved engrams.
And it was rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
Well.
I would have to see it first.
Keanu doesn't infest the brain. He goes straight for the heart. No, you're breathtaking.
Okay.
What other games do you like to play other than Cyberpunk? Right now, I'm playing a bunch of different games. I'm normally into single player adventure games.
Unbelievable. It looks like.
But I'll get into some multiplayer stuff too. We've been playing a good bit of Apex here on the channel, and I play a lot of that off stream. Been playing Cyberpunk. On Fridays, I do like Japanese JRPG or anime games.
What is it?
So on Friday we played Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which was a lot of fun. I've been playing Octopath Traveler sometimes. In the afternoons I've been playing through Ratchet and Clank. The new Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Some of my favorite games we played on the channel have been any 3D Mario game. We've been getting all the stars in Mario games, chief of which was Mario Odyssey, where we got all 999 moons. We played Breath of the Wild, which really breathed new life into my channel about a year ago. It was, lots of stuff. Mostly single-player, adventure-y type games, though. Oscar, and sorry for getting so fixated on that, but I do play a lot. Oh no! The child just kicked you in your bad knee?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
real
man.
Shame.
I am sorry. I saw the picture you posted in the Discord as well of your
get rid of it.
I'm
afraid
brace.
I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip.
Unfortunately, boy, you know what this means.
The only thing I could do
You've got to break your child's knee.
is to give you information
Teach
on
her
a
a
good
lesson.
clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
What exactly is going on in my head?
Yeah, Oscar,
tell
we got a
me,
good bit going on around here.
what's it
I also
like
tend to, I
have
also
two personalities?
build
Because
Legos
it's
sometimes
not like
on
you're
stream.
hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand
I
simultaneously.
built a Gundam a couple 2 weeks ago.
I can see him and talk.
She can
to him.
outrun you. Good
You're
for her.
not talking, but yes,
Good,
I
good, good.
understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision making?
I smell a bee.
What?
What do you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he
Thank you for
was.
those bits.
A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide bomber.
Oh, fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is
What
that
was that
Johnny
sound?
speaking now? Oh, let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you, though? Could be fun.
Johnny.
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
Know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't.
Sounded weebish.
Are you trying to convince me you're useless? So I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Finally.
I will try to help you. If you come with me to Kang Tao.
Forget Kang Tao. Got any other ideas?
If you think there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kang Tao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
From a TikTok of a kid saying, I smell like beef. I smell like beef. Kill him. We'll see.
Takamura.
No, we gotta give him to Takamura.
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice, he might even save your ass.
I love this guy's jacket.
The blueprints.
This guy's got a sweet jacket. Brain. Everybody check out my brain meats. Kill the guy. Just kill them both.
As long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
Saburo Arasaka. Hamburger. Cheeseburger.
He's all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest. V, I will remember this.
Good.
This heat.
Put a check mark next to
throat
the
is
helmet.
positively
Yay.
Oh, what the? V did not give it.
Fuck!
Unacceptable. And you, man. That is not me. You will see the difference. I will give you full buckets.
Is it that like really big guy saying hamburger?
Well, we could do like hamburger, cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger.
Is that it?
No, it's you, you asshole. Killing me, little by little, every damn day.
Little by little is not my style. It's the chip. It's our soccer.
Fuck.
That one has made me laugh.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, don't need to flatline it while we got a job to do.
Blah, blah, blah. Fuck Arasaka, blah, blah, smash Mikoshi.
You really are turning into me.
I'll take a smoke.
We're bickering like a couple of geezers on a park bench. It's time we let up. Let a little trust take hold.
Honestly, like, I still think it's amazing that Keanu Reeves is a main character in this game.
That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value.
Oscar, I don't think they'll let me kill the guy and take the jacket, unfortunately.
Staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, hamburger, cheeseburger.
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
Terrible game. This game is literally unplayable. You want to know how I know? Because there's a weenie on that horse's head. There's a weenie on that horse's head. That's why this game is unplayable. That horse's head has a weenie. A horny horse, if you will. Hamburger cheese. I don't even remember. I don't even remember the context, but I'm just hamburger cheeseburger. You're thinking about rebuying this game. You honestly miss it. Did you say you sold it, Dank Uchiha? Welcome to the stream, Dank. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You already bought it, played it, and sold it?
What's up in the big world?
I don't know, girl. What you selling? What you selling, girl? 5 out of 10 games trash. You'll have to go play World of WOT, World of Tanks. Is that what you're saying? What do I have to go play now? One-handed club. It's not as good as my hammer, dude. Oh my gosh, get rid of these things. Keanu eating a hamburger cheeseburger. Can't draw it. I can't draw that. I don't know how to. I will try though. Hamburger, cheeseburger, hamburger, cheeseburger. I don't know how to draw that. What are all these? These are weapon glitch. These are quick hacks. I don't know where to put these things in. I need to maybe figure out how to slot those in. Does anybody know how to insert quick hacks? World of Tanks. I can play World of Tanks. Look, we can already get started with the World of Tanks. Wait, hold on. I can show you the world. Indescribable feeling. Na, 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 na. Sweet little tank. After I bought it when it first came out and all the glitches started happening, I still beat it and then got my money back, and now I want to repurchase it because I did have a lot of fun. I want to be a female character, and you played it on PS4 Pro. Gotcha. At the Ripper Dot. Gotcha. I need to go do that. Games start being okay state on PC with mods can make it playable and fix the game as it should be. Yeah, even on PS5, I haven't had a problem. Yeah, on PS5, I haven't had a problem, and Sony said PS4 Pro shouldn't give you any problems either. All right, I got to draw again, so let's draw real quick. I'm drawing Keanu eating a hamburger cheeseburger. All right, I can do that. Maybe. I think I gave his hair a little too much curl, chat. I think I gave his hair just a little too much curl. Hamburger, cheeseburger, hamburger, cheeseburger. Keanu eating a cheeseburger. All right. I mean, they were offering to give me a free refund, so I took it after I beat it. Hey, why not? For what reason? Football's coming home. What you talking about? Football's coming home. Huh? Huh? Keanu eating a cheeseburger. That's my best. That is my best. But welcome for what reason? Welcome back. Keanu eating a cheeseburger. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. He looks more like Boyd. I don't know. That ain't half bad. What about football? I don't understand. Football like football soccer to me or American football? That ain't Hey, Hambear. Well, thank you. I think he looks a lot like a Courage the Cowardly Dog character, to be honest with you. He kind of has a Courage the Cowardly Dog feel to me. What does reflexes do? Increase your passive evasion, crit chance, damage from mantis blades. Increases movement while grappling an enemy. I don't know, do I still want to increase my body? What do I want to do? Crit damage, stealth damage. Reduce the speed at which enemies detect you in stealth. Football is coming home as a British thing, bunch of grass babies. I like football. Absolutely, Mr. Soul Creek. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Oscar, you have some things to do, but you'll leave the tab open and come back later. Sounds good, Oscar. I'll be here for about an hour and 15 more minutes. Not hand egg, proper football. I've never called it hand. I've never heard it called hand egg before. That's funny. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna be a hammer boy before you know it, chat. I'm gonna be a hammer boy. I'm not talking about a hand. I'm not talking about a hand egg. Happy together. Let's read the message from Claire. We can go do a race now. We can go do a race now, chat. Nothing wrong with taking a refund, though, Dink. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Meet you in Charter Hill, BB. Let's go get a race. The big race. We're gonna do the big race, chat. I really want this car, by the way. Let's try to scan the mural. I have never done a mural thing. Let's try to scan one and see what happens. Tarot card acquired. There you go. See how easy that was? England are in the last 16 of the Euros. Proper buzz going around England at the moment. Excuse me. Proper buzz going around England at the moment. That's not a very good accent. I'm sorry if that offended. I used to watch a little Premier League soccer. Very, very little. I think my stepdad at one time was a Manchester United fan. I used to really like to watch. I mean, everybody that I know is like, soccer's boring to watch. I disagree. I think it's fun to watch, but sometimes I'm annoyed by the, trying to, whenever they fall down and try to pull penalties. But now you want to play it again because there's so much you didn't do. You kind of just went straight through the story, didn't do any of the side quests. You probably had a time limit on the refund too, so not bad. Of course, rebuying it will defeat the purpose of the refund, but who cares, man? What are you making fun of my accent for? What reason? Is this not how all people from the UK sound? Or do some of them sound like this? Is that the same accent? I don't know. You're an ex-rugby player? You played rugby too? Nice. I played, believe it or not, I'm only, well, this is America, so believe what you want. I live in rural, or I used to live in rural South Carolina. There was not a whole lot of soccer or traditional football to go around.
True love comes to die in Night
But
City.
at my high school we played,
Cheat on wives.
and I played goalkeeper for 2 years, and I loved it a lot.
Then they divorce and talk behind
You sound
each
nothing
other's
like
backs.
that. Nice.
Can you believe that?
I hope you guys aren't offended
Truly, I am
by
shocked.
me doing those accents. I really don't think that's how all people sound.
Today I give you the
I feel like I'd
chance
enjoy
to
rugby,
help
to be honest
one
with you.
such divorcee.
I'm a
His
heavy
name
boy.
is Mr. Gutierrez, and he is counting on
Unless you
us.
get it when it's on sale, that's true.
Of course, his
I think on
marriage is
GOG,
beyond
or no, I think I have it on sale because I'm
Perhaps
new
we
to
can
GOG or
retrieve
something.
the checks his wife took from him. I am attaching more details.
Goalkeeper was the closest to rugby I ever played. I was a bit of an aggressive goalkeeper.
Claire, hey.
Finals upon us, V. Big days here.
Let's do it, Claire.
Sure is. Want to meet up? I'm already here.
Yep.
You played
listen,
number 3
This will be highway drive,
prop,
so we'll want a machine
wide
that
boy
runs
up
out
front.
lightning.
Nice.
Your choice.
Wide
Your rig
boy.
or my beast.
Let's do the
Beast's
beast.
my choice. What do you say?
We won't be sorry.
We meeting at the starting line?
That's right. Wait for me there.
Let's lean and wait.
Yeah, I drove it. A monster, not a machine. Yes.
That's true. I have heard that about the ear situation with the rugby. What's up, Bay? How you doing?
Get away from me, you whack.
No remorse? Not a bit?
None whatsoever.
Claire, drop it. Leave the corporate rat alone.
Think you'll leave her alive, asswipe?
Claire!
This your new driver? I'd get out while I could if I were you. Claire can't seem to
Booty
keep her
white.
partners alive for long.
You motherfucker!
Truth is, Dean was as shit a husband as he was a driver. Head swelled lots larger than he could manage, and he paid for it. Face the facts. I didn't kill him. His ego did.
Dang.
Waste of organic matter, Samson.
Claire, stop it. We got a race coming up, damn it.
My granddad had bad cauliflower ear from being prop. What's prop short for?
Save some steam for later.
Oh, she just walked through me.
Do something for me, V.
Yeah?
Keep close on his tail and stay there.
Bring some friends. We'll celebrate.
If you win today, we gonna take you straight to paradise, mother.
Vroom vroom, BB. Get in, Claire. That's a sweet looking whip out there.
Sharp bend coming.
Hold on.
Oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Big switch. Oh, look at him go. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. I can't keep up with this car, dude. I can't keep up.
Get on his butt.
I'm trying to get on his boom boom. I'm trying. I'm not gaining on him at all. Dang. There we go. Gaining on him a little bit. Kind of a boring race, I'll be honest.
Keep moving. Don't slow down.
We're gonna get him, chat. We're only halfway. We're less than halfway done with the race, so we got some time. Claire, if you were a better shot, you might be able to take him out already. I've blown up cars with like 4 bullets in this game. I don't know what's taking you so long. Props are at front of scrums. Basically, hold scrum up and one hooks the ball. What's a scrum? Just very tall, fairly tall and fast, so fullback was perfect for you. Nice. I do miss playing sports, to be honest with you. I did not play enough as a kid in school. I would like to find like an intramural team or something up here, but I've already got so much stuff to do. It'd be hard to add another thing to my plate. I wouldn't be able to find a rugby team anyway, but soccer would be good. Flag football, ultimate frisbee.
Get on his spot.
Dude, this is a long, boring race.
Car's damaged. He's pulling off. After him, V. Don't let him slip away. One shot at this.
I'm finishing the race.
We missed the turn.
I know.
We can still get him. Turn back.
I'm heading for the finish line, Claire.
What the fuck did you just do?
I'm not murdering that guy for no reason. It sounded like...
This isn't happening.
I didn't promise you we'd kill him, Claire. I did not promise you we'd kill him. I made no promises in that regard. Chat, you remember. I didn't promise we'd kill the guy. I'm not gonna let your ego ruin this.
What the fuck did you just do?
I finished the race.
That was my one chance. Don't you get it? Stop. I'm getting out.
We've already stopped.
No offense, but I need to be alone. Walk this off. Okay?
Of course.
Yeah, go walk it off, girl. I wanted the cash money. In USA, there's a Major League Rugby? Huh, didn't know that. Prop is literally that. They prop up the scrawny, kicky dude in the middle of the big fighty bits. Gotcha. I understand now.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, we won.
Not what I was racing for.
This is your hunt for vengeance, not mine. You enlisted me to race, not to kill in cold blood.
Fuck the race! He killed my husband! The only man I ever loved!
Sorry.
Only man who ever loved me. Justice. You took that away from me.
That's not how justice works.
I'm out of here.
You don't get to decide what justice is. $20 stone. 20 stone! I don't even know what 20 stone means. You weigh as much as 20 rocks? We can meet with Takemura. There's so much stuff to be done in this game, chat. So much stuff. Fool on the hill, happy together. Psycho killer. Steal a shard with Emilio. Get your body location apartment on Palm Street. We got a gig. Why don't we go try to steal this thing, chat? Why not, right? You fractured your leg by going to pick the ball up, and a 20-stone guy fell on my outstretched leg. Oh! Oh, that gives me the EBGBs. 280 pounds? Good gravy, man. You got the beef, Lloyd. You got the beef. I would not want to be rugbyed by a 20-stone man. What's a stone? Is that a kilogram? No way. Of course not. Right? Darn America and their clinging to the imperial system, so I don't know exactly how kilograms shake out. A stone is 14 pounds. Good gravy. Okay. How many stones am I? How many stones do I be, chat? I'm 15.71 stones.
V, it's a good thing you answered. I could probably use your help.
Uh-oh.
Probably.
Fine. I could really use your help. Can we meet?
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Caldos. Thought you parted ways.
Look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
So, is measuring things by stone, is that like a European thing? Is that a UK thing? Is that a rugby thing? So, are you responsible for breaking a guy's neck, Boyd? That's pretty heavy stuff. No pun intended. J-Rod, welcome to the stream, J-Rod. How are you? Welcome, welcome, my friend. How do you do? Wait, I don't want to meet with Pan Am. 12 stone. It was a perfectly legal, legit tackle, but they contested it. It came down to basically because he can't play anymore, neither can I. I gotcha. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm on PS5, Erlale. Hello, Erlale. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're good, J-Rod. I'm glad you're good. We're just playing Cyberpunk, playing on PS5, having a good old time. You know, you hear that rugby is a super dangerous game, so. I guess check some of that stuff at the door. Check your fear at the door if you're gonna play. Yeah, we're playing Cyberpunk, doing some little side questy things right now. We just did a thing with Pan Am. You're not super tall and he was.
Saw it with my own eyes. 400 grand a month.
Can't beat diet and exercise.
You sure?
What's your morning grind?
Get to the top floor. We just captured Hallman with the help of Pan Am, and we just finished the races with Claire. We didn't kill the guy who killed her husband. We just be hanging around, y'all. Hanging around, doing Cyberpunk stuff, having a good old time. Having a good old time. Hanging out with my boys, my boys and girls in the chat. It worked good with the last update on PS5 I want to buy, but I'm not sure. It works fine for me. Honestly, the only issue I've had has been regular old graphic-y, you know, characters walking through stuff sometimes. Nothing game breaking. It just acts like a big game, you know?
Welcome to Tank Town.
Hey, thank you for following Erlale. Thank you so much. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, I think the game's good. I think it's just a big game that, you know, suffers from big game syndrome. None of that touch rugby crap. Oh gosh, not good. Well, I don't think I did it stealthily. They said he'd pay extra if I did it with stealth. Still swinging that hammer. What's up, guys? Yeah, non-lethally. Non-lethally slinging that hammer around. You know how I do. You know how I do.
Neutralize him.
No, don't neutralize me. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. We're doing everything non-lethal. First we sprint, then we slide, then we bonk. First we sprint, then we slide, then we bonk. Oh, bonk. All this rugby speak, I don't even know what's going on. I'd love a good assault rifle to pop up. The old non-lethal hammer, chat. The old non-lethal hammer, knocking the guy's arm completely clean off. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. That's gotta be a good one. Ooh, that's a big old pistol. 207 DPS, not bad. Not bad. Bullets can ricochet, chemical damage, crit chance, headshot multiplier damage. Man, this gun is still good. Yikes. She's still good. That gun's a beast. Let's remove you and you. Oh, I guess I can't remove that one. This must be... Oh, that's a legendary item. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I can silence. New pants! Look at my sexy new pants, chat. Look how stupid I look. I haven't noticed how stupid I look in a while. Ooh, baby. Now that's a pistol right there. Shoot. Oh, all I have to do is escape the building now? Not bad. Let me do some hacking and smacking, you know? Let's do some hacking and smacking. You still haven't found a legendary weapon? I have a legendary blueprint. I've got several of them, I feel like. BD, 1C, 55. Let's try this. BD, 1C. Oh, I messed up. Alright, my bad. What is this little doohickey? Machine. Couple of fishes. I put most of my points into pistols and revolvers. That's pretty sweet. I'm kind of going almost getting to be a brawler type situation. The hammer, this freaking 600 damage hammer just does not mess around. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Beep boop, beep boop. So I wonder, could I have jumped out the window of that building and landed on the ground? Hey, I know I look like a weirdo and I'm covered in blood, but you guys are cool, right? I mean, how much money is this? Huh? $99 just sitting on the table. I'll take that. 99 bucks, dude. Freaking leaving money on the table like this? It's my money. Crazy. We just made $100 from these old dudes. The drop point. We did it!
Mr. Gutierrez insisted on Discretion.
Well, I gave it a try.
Perhaps you are not aware, but raising the alarm and discretion are not the same thing. Keep that in mind for the future. I am closing the contract.
Give me that money. Beat cop. All white, all white. Owie. My uncle used to call hammers the American screwdriver. Hey. Everything's a nail when you only have a hammer, baby. Everything's a nail. That's the phrase, right? Everything looks like a nail when you only have a hammer. I think is the phrase. Which I think is a very cool phrase. Hello, homeless man. I assume you are homeless. What with your plastic bag and all? Where is my car? There is my car. Jumpy, 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 jumping to my car. Come here, boy. Come here. Wow! Big jumpy. Alright, let's go to Ripper Doc Man. Ooh, there's one actually right there. Bonk. Sorry.
How do we pay, damn it?
Hello, lady. I need to speak to the doc. Looking for a new implant. I thought I had ones that I could apply, right? Trade, I could trade. Adam Savage wrote a book called Every Tool is a Hammer. What's that about? Also, does anybody know how to use the little mod thingies I already have? Inventory. Increase max charge and charge damage by 100%. Hey Nova Rex, how you doing? No idea, you have not read it. Cool title though. Threat detector automatically highlights enemies who have detected you. Increase mantis blade attack speed. While Sandavistila. Maybe crafting? Upgrades? 100% sounds awesome. 100% of what? Nova? Maybe you have to go to one of the first Ripper Docs? Maybe so. But I have it. You know, I have this stuff. Like, causes internal bleeding on a successful hit. That's like something cool. Whatever you are upgrading. Oh. I'm not upgrading anything right now. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to figure out how to apply these, cyberware things. Might have to Google it. How to equip implants. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense when I Google it. Looking for a new implant. I don't have very many implants, do I? Defeating enemy instantly recovers 1 cyber deck, increases crit damage by 10%, increases damage to drones and mechs by 10%. I'm kind of saving up for Gorilla Arms. Imagine having a quantum computer, then play Skyrim on it. I wonder how many mods will be able to run on it at once. All of them! All of the mods at once. You can be every character at once. You can do it all.
Hello, we haven't met. I'm Elizabeth. My husband and I, we need a somewhat delicate matter handled. We think you could help.
Why call me of all people? Any particular reason?
You came recommended.
Elder Scrolls 6, Skyrim 2.
I'd rather not say. Not over the phone. Is there any way we could meet? Discuss some details?
Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
In 2077, you can now get an implant to play Skyrim as you live and breathe. It just turns the world into Skyrim, so when you're killing bandits, you're actually just killing random people on the street. It just reskins random people into banditos. Chat, what the heck? How do I apply these things? How do I apply them? We got a Ripper Doc. Dude. I can go to my first Ripper Doc guy. I think he's my guy. We can go check him out. Well, those random people could be. Now that's true. You never know. That's the magic of living in the real world, is that you never know. Yeah, stuff like that they could fix. Is that you never know who could be a bandit. Mom, are you a bandit? I don't know if I believe you. I might have to chop you with my virtual battle axe. Sounds like an episode of Black Mirror. It might be. I don't understand why, after all the ideas that I've had on these streams, why someone from a TV show company or a video game company has not called me. First of all, I don't understand why the Pokemon company hasn't called me about my Pokemon Battle Royale thoughts. Because I've got gold on my hands with the Pokemon Battle Royale. I have gold on my hands with that. That's $1 billion video game idea. Do you ever wonder on those nights you just can't seem to sleep? If it's because there are enemies nearby?
Listen, got a golden opportunity for you.
Word on the street.
It might be.
Waco says golden. It's usually a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
It's a sticky situation.
So what's the spec?
Caroline Jablonski. Set off any buzzers for you. Murdered in cold blood. Made waves a few years back. They locked the guy up. But now there's a chance he could walk. Jablonski's family wants to balance the scales of justice for good.
I think it is. For what reason?
Finish him.
Who's Jesse's mom?
The perp being proven guilty, meaning he deserves to die, truly?
Do I look like a criminal prosecutor to you?
What did he do exactly?
I'm not a beat reporter.
Oh, I've got such good ideas for it, Novarex. I got such good ideas for a Pokemon Battle Royale.
Alright, I'm in.
Good. Client will be waiting for you by a car at the corner.
On the subject of stolen thoughts, have I seen all the Avengers movies? I have. I have.
Client wants to tag along. Be there in person when you put a bullet through the guy's eye. Good luck.
Okay. I'm normally high at night. Don't think about much. You can go right to sleep then. Make that easy.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
You think the Battle Royale thing is way too overpopulated? You're probably not wrong. Dude. How do you freaking put this crap on you, man? And I'm back. How far are you in the game, by the way? I'll show you. Is this game fully out? Yeah, it's fully out. It's been out a while. Disquerto, welcome to the stream. This is my progress on all these different things. They stole your thoughts, Boyd. They stole your thoughts, my dude. Okay, really quickly, anyone who knows how I can apply these cyberware things to my body, please let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the restroom really quick, and I'll be right back, okay? But in the meantime, please someone let me know how to put cyberware on my body, if possible. I'll be right back. The old unexplained book.
Where am I? I'm not supposed to be here.
Can we be a bad game channel now? Can we just... Oh, son of a... It's not too bad. I stayed there in the winter with a friend. Oh. Well, chat. Now I have to kill these guys. I'm back. You say you just click the add button? Is that true? Tanktown bot, where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Should be back now. But yeah, Disquerto, game is fully out. Maybe if I go to character? No. Inventory, cyberware. Aha! There we go. Nope, because I can't. It won't let me add. I apparently can switch that one out. I can, oh, those, I can mod that. Yeah, but see, look.
I was thinking about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
I'll go in the doctor
Have a
menu,
look.
and this is just me buying stuff. Like, my hand thing doesn't show up here. None of my own stuff shows up here. It's all stuff I buy. Increases my armor by 20. This actually would probably be a good purchase. Oh, wait! No, never mind. Nope. Only the doctor can add them and sell. Then I don't understand. Yeah, this doesn't seem to work. I have no clue. Hey, Total Blackout. It could be going better if I knew how to do things. If I knew how to add implants to myself. I don't know that. Chat, I want to go and see if I can't beat up on one of these guys. Let's go beat this guy. We can beat this guy up easy peasy. But where is my car? Where is my car? Beep boop. Hello, car. Let us vroom away with one another. Yeah, if anybody like figures out how to add those things to your body, do let me know. Oh, if you feel like it. Unless it's some kind of glitch that I've got. I do not know. It's not so far-fetched to think that there could be a glitch. It is Cyberpunk after all. But isn't that cool, Boyd, whenever you guess what's going to happen in a movie and then it comes true? And you think, ah, I truly am the king of art. Probably should have e-braked or something. Corpo Plaza. Welcome to Corpo Plaza. It has gotten hot, hot, hot up in this room, chat. Holy moly, it's gotten hot. We gotta go fight this boy while we're driving in our little red toy boy. We're gonna go fight this man, gonna punch him in his pants, gonna fight that boy. Oh, watch out. Oh, watch out, watch out. There's another Rippadoc down there. Yeah, yeah! I think I've tried to fight him before, and he beat the crap out of me. But I'm back, and this time I'm ready to bust some heads. I'm ready to bust some heads, y'all. Are y'all ready to bust some heads? Oh. Boink. Boink. Oop. I can't jump in here. What's up, army man?
Back to our chat.
What? Shaking in your boots? Ain't no surprise.
I'm gonna punch your head, boy.
Okay, whatever it takes to shut your mouth.
Down to biz, huh? Ain't the only way you're going down. You ready? Not too scared, are you, Buttercup?
No, metal arm.
I look forward to it.
Like that. You like getting your ass beat, huh?
I'm ready. Counter. Counter. Oh shoot.
Like I thought.
Dude, what?
Let me know if you want a rematch.
What?
You make a great punching bag.
What?
This rifle. Grad, as you said. Where'd you get it?
This is hard.
A little souvenir from when I served. Why?
Just curious. Heard that was a limited series. Only 300 manufactured. KGB issue.
Well, well. I see I got a gun enthusiast on my hands. But we ain't here to talk iron. We're here to break bones and crack chrome. So, you accept my offer or not?
I'll try one more time.
Whatever it takes to shut your mouth.
Down to biz, huh? Ain't the only way you're going down. You ready? Not too scared, are you, Buttercup?
I look forward to it.
Like that. You like getting your ass beat.
Do I? He's gonna beat me again. Because even when I counter, I can't block. I gotta dodge. Yep, I'm done.
Let me know if you want to read.
Dude, this stinks, man. This stinks. This is some bull crap. Lost all my money. Freaking fighting this guy. Danger moderate, not danger moderate. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous. That wasn't a danger moderate situation. Got my butt handed to me again. And lost 5,000 bucks. I have no money. Where do people get money in this game? Please excuse me. Where do people get money? I certainly don't know. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go hang out with Pan Am, I guess. Let's go hang out with Pan Am. Gosh, Chad, I can't believe that I freaking lost my money like that. That guy is too strong. The first fight you get into to start that quest is like the easiest thing in the whole world, and then the next fight is, well, you better have freaking a body level of 100,000. You better be prepared to get your booty shellacked. Which of course I was not prepared for. I was not prepared for it. What you got, Pan Am? You.
V.
I just wanted enough money to buy a cool car.
What happened? Spit it out.
The Wraiths took Saul. The Brick Brain ventured out with a small patrol and never came back.
Sure it was Wraiths?
We've been observing their camp. We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul. I don't know why, but I felt I could count on you.
Belonged to a nomad family too once. City doesn't change us all that much, I guess.
Oh, Chad, hope you guys are still
That's
doing
hard to
okay
deny.
out there.
Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm
Oof.
sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in
Ooh.
action already. That and the gratitude of the Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
Okay. Real quickly. Upgrades. Shall I upgrade my hammer? I don't know. Man, I still don't know how to put that crap on. I am on for about another 30 minutes, Mr. Boyd. That is correct. For about another 30. It is true. It is true. I don't know, that 207 DPS. I don't know, it's hard to beat the one-shot rifle deal. Why do you ask, Mr. Boyd?
Well, I'll be. Pan Am and V. What's going on there?
Pan Am and V just doing our thing.
After what happened to Scorpion, he shows up here? Guess probably for Saul.
Ignore that.
Hey, Pan Am.
Up to you, boy. No worries either way, man.
Really aim to do this?
I certainly appreciate
Someone
you
has
hanging
to.
out and supporting.
You know you have a piston missing, right?
Someone has to.
Hey, you, let me sell some stuff real quick, boss.
Want to see what you got in stock.
Browse to your heart's content.
Will do, will do. I'm gonna sell you that. Probably won't be using this at all. Yep. Banana. You wanna have a footloose? I also don't know how to do this. Don't know how to add those in. Off your Sunday shoes. Jeez. Made so much money. Sorry. Sorry, I was doing something else.
Where's Mitch? He was supposed to meet me here.
He'll be here any minute. Huh. You never mentioned seeking outside help.
We can use all the help we can get.
Alright, girl. Where do you want me to lean against the car at, huh? There we go.
Just that if we're
But I do
looking
appreciate
outside,
you hanging
we
around,
must be a
Boyd, and I
hot
certainly
mess
appreciate the
inside.
gifted sub earlier.
That's why we'll go in quiet. A frontal assault would be suicide. Mitch is already setting up recon. V will sneak into the Wraith's camp, while I'll be his guardian rifle.
Going in quiet. Two's all you need.
It's not that I don't want to go to serve some Raffins up some justice. It's just...
Look around! The last attacks left barely half of us standing. Our supplies are stuck outside goddamn Reno, and our gear... Don't get me started.
We're up shit creek, static. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find or fashion a paddle. Try as we might.
So we do what Saul would want us to do.
Mm-hmm. We wait and gather our strength.
Okay.
There's Mitch.
What you got, Mitch? Tell me about it.
Hey there, V.
Hey, buddy.
I floated a drone over the race camp. We have live eyes on it. Will you take a look?
Sure.
Let's see what we got here.
The Raffins can't see it. Active camo, but that practically inhales battery juice, so make it quick.
Battery juice. I love battery juice, Chad. Battery juice.
They found an abandoned cement plant to squat in, with a massive heavy
The story of this doesn't seem very gripping.
Locust would be a
Yeah,
better name
there's
for
just
them.
it's like
They
there's
fly
too
into a
much
place,
going
strip
on,
it of all
Boyd.
it's
That's
got,
kind of
and
where
move
I'm
on.
at.
But this time, do you see the wall? They've added some primitive security measures. It points to them aiming to stay longer. The question is why? Who knows for sure, but I would guess that Saul is part of the reason. If he's still there, we have to find a way inside. That guard
It's
post is
just
probably
like
connected to the rest
this
of
is a nomad story. This is a character we
Maybe,
met out
but
in
there
the
are also breaches in
the
the wall,
wild, the
like the garden
Badlands or whatever. There's stories going on in the middle of the, you know, anytime you have a game that has so many things that you can do and like you can do them in whatever order you want, it really affects the
Do you see the
narrative.
tracks?
Because like part of you would think that, you know, okay, so there's a chip inside my brain that's killing me.
Tire tracks.
Yeah, Phantom
Their vehicles were
031902.
moving
I've
free.
tried my best to lighten it up. But
It could have been equipment.
I've done all I can
Either
do.
that or Saul's not their only prisoner.
Folks have told me
The
in the
tracks lead to
past
the
that it
truck.
is very
Can we scan
dark,
it?
but like on my screen it doesn't look that bad. I don't know if there's a way you might could brighten yours up, but when I blow the stream up on my PC, it's darker than what I see, but it's not too dark, I don't think. Story synopsis so far. The big overarching story is that We used to be out in the Badlands, so we came to Night City to make a name for ourselves. In doing so, we made a friend named Jackie, who got us onto a job where we were supposed to steal this really important relic. Well, we stole it, and it was in this like cooler thing. It was a microchip, and that thing broke. And so, in order to keep that biochip from dying, because it was on ice, we had to stick it into our brain. And so, what was on that chip was essentially the personality and memories of Johnny Silverhand, who was a terrorist anarchist rock star. His personality, his consciousness is now intermingled with our own consciousness, and that chip is now slowly killing us from the inside. And we're trying to figure out how to get it out or survive this situation, but everybody so far has told us that we're going to die. And of course, throughout all this, we make new friends, we find new people to do jobs for, we want to make money, etc. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, is some of the side missions. We're not doing a main mission right now. But the main story is, you've got Johnny Silverhand stuck in your brain and you want to get him out. If you have a flashlight around, you could shine it on the screen. That might brighten it up. But I haven't heard anybody else complain about the brightness recently, so I think I've done about all I can do. I don't know how to scan the truck. Oh.
That's
Beep
probably
boop.
the one they kept Saul in.
Beep boop.
The main building. There. Saul must be inside.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Quite a spread. Feel like looking for a diamond in a hailstorm.
Well, that's the best
They
I can
haven't
do,
scrapped
Boyd.
and gutted the place for parts. You could access the
I haven't been
local
paying the most attention. I should have been, because I'm playing the game, but... Boyd? Not Boyd. Dude? Guy we're looking for? Are you here?
The skywalk. It connects the garage to the main structure.
Okay,
all right.
got some stuff to work with now.
We got some stuff to work with now, chat. Good stuff. Good stuff to work with. We can go in there and shoot everybody. We can shoot all the bad boys now. Yeah. Y'all ready to shoot the bad boys?
Is everything clear?
Yep. Let's go get Saul.
Let's go shoot him.
Mitch, is the van primed?
I did what I could. Take a tour.
Talk with Pan Am and Mitch. I'll do it.
Solid job.
Welcome to Tank Town.
Either way, it'll have to do.
Welcome to Tank Town, Apollo 2049. Thank you so much for following.
Hold on a minute, I got one more thing.
You're only...
If you find Saul hasn't flatlined, you'll probably need this.
28 years off from 2077.
Spike Superjet, a rhino dose. It should speed up Saul's central pump.
Okay.
Hope so. Doubt I could carry him out on my back.
So that should be everything. V, will you ride with me?
Yeah, of course I'm going.
But thanks so much for following. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Well, Cyberpunk is definitely a shorter
Want me
name than
drive?
Cyberbrain Terria
Yeah, I need to
Schizophrenia
fiddle
the
with the
game.
scope
It
of it.
is. It is a shorter title. Let's go. Oops. Vroom vroom, I'm in my mum's car, chat.
Oh, yeah. We even have a radio in here. Take it for a spin if you like.
No thanks. I don't need the radio. I'm not trying to get DMCA'd. But I think I put it into streamer mode so that the copyrighted content isn't even on there. Yeah, big appreciate for the follow, Apollo. The Apollo follow. Nope, you can't drive through that. I was hoping I could, but I could not. Should I just follow the GPS now? Dang. Come on, brake, stupid. Oh my gosh, this van sucks. Should we just go first person?
I still can't believe he let himself get captured. Anyone else? But Saul?
Said yourself he's not at the top of his form.
Yes, but moving civilians across the border during a bombardment? Hijacking a petrochem tanker? Opening the valves? Cranking a few figure eights to set the desert ablaze and give the kids a fun show? That's the Saul I remember.
All had our idols.
I know.
Have I seen the Dark Alliance game DMCA? They are striking streams for the main menu theme. Oh my god, that's not good. Dark Alliance, is that the D&D game? Or no? That's crazy. You gotta do better, game folk.
See that? That is one hell of a storm.
Looking bad.
Oh, it's bad in more than its look. We have to move quickly. Okay. We need to hide the car. Park beside that outcrop.
Oops. Oh, the D&D game? Yeah, I heard that it was really not good.
I'll find a place to roost and keep you in sight.
It was. I heard it was very not good. You're not supposed to see me.
All right, I'm in position. I have you in range.
Kill! Ooh! Break that neck. It's free on Game Pass, and I think that's still too expensive. You need to pay me to play this game, friend. How can I...
That's weird.
Keep your eyes peeled. I see several heavy hitters.
Let's just shoot.
So much for being sly. Find Saul and you two get out of there.
No, 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 no!
I don't know how to make you snipe them. Don't act like I'm the problem here. Oh boy, I'm dead. Alright. What did you want me to do? I don't... Stealth in this game for me is not that fun. I will say that. Stealth in this game is not that fun. I would rather just do the combat because the stealth is just... I don't know. Not for me. I like some stealth games, but this one I'm not super into. I guess if I had a stealthier weapon that I could shoot people from afar and they would die, maybe.
Hijacking a petrochem tank? That's the Saul I remember.
All had our idols.
Oh, we're really far away.
It's
They need to pay you for your therapy and emotional damage it causes in the legal bills after they claim you. You need to pay my wife after I die of disappointment in this game. Life insurance policy. Yeah, I heard. I don't know where the hype level was for that game, but I heard it just, boy, it was not it, Chief.
Holy, do you see that?
I do.
That is one hell of a storm.
Looking bad.
Oh, it's bad in more than its look. We have to move quickly.
Dang. Darn this van, Jack.
Okay, let's go over the plan again. You slip. We need to hide the car. Park beside that outcrop.
Will do. There we go. That's right. That's how we want to park it. Yeah. Stealth it up.
Okay, out. I'll find a place to roost and keep you in sight.
Let's see what we can do here. It's goodn't. It is not. It is so good. It's good. Not good. It's good. Let's get. How about a little more sweet, tasty damage? And then what we'll do is we'll maybe. What's this? Rate of fire. No, I can't attach a silencer to this thing. Maybe I'll put a reduces damage by 30%. Wow. But a 2 times damage multiplier when attacking from stealth. So maybe that'll be exactly what we need.
Just watch yourself down there.
Maybe that's what we'll need. Is the 2 times multiplier from stealth. Don't look at me.
All right, I'm in position. I have you in range.
Give me money. Alright, the question is, can I kill this guy? No. I can't. It tells you how much damage you'll do to him. I feel like. That's what you get for watching a stream on the poopy pot. Sometimes it doesn't pay to watch a stream on the poo-poo pot.
Keep your eyes peeled. I see several heavy hitters.
Just wait. Nothing to see just yet. Wait till they give him a taste. Torch. Try to melt him down.
I guess I could just jump in. Coffee poop o'clock. I feel that, man. I'm about ready for my coffee duty. Kid. So when is this lady gonna start sniping people? Good lord, look at this guy's body. Hey, Dark Naruto, how you doing? Neck massage, that's all. Am I on PS5? I am on PS5.
Okay, you're near the main structure. That has to be where they're holding Saul.
I am. Having a good old time. Not having a great time with stealth. I was just saying, don't love the stealth in this game, but they want me to be stealthy. Let's see. We can't start with the BD, so we gotta do 7A, 1C, 7A. We did it. I'm doing well, Dark Naruto. I'm doing well. Doing well. Like I said, the game's good. I enjoy the game, but there are some things about it that I don't love. Don't look over here, or I'll bonk you with my hammer. I'm gonna bonk you so good. I'm gonna bonk you so nice. I'm gonna bonk you in the head, and you will have to be on ice. Gonna bonk you, bonk you. You know I'm gonna bonk you. You are a positive man, and I like that. I try to be positive, Dark Naruto. Honestly, I really do.
Remember what I told you. Find the control room, and you'll gain access to the security cams.
I don't try to manufacture positivity that's not already there, but I do try to. I try to be positive about things if I can.
Welcome to Tank Town.
Welcome to Tank Town, Dark Naruto. Thank you so much for following, my friend. Thank you so much. You are many appreciated, Bonk Tank. You guys ready for this bonk? You guys ready? Stealth. It's a man's game. Just kidding. I kid. Dude, that guy got bonked so hard. Boy, it got big bonk. Let's connect. Alright. We got E9 to BD to 55. Check the security feed. Ah, here we go. Local network. Turn them off. Files. Current needs. Clinic needs. Oops. Messages. Scouting report. Lands good for raids. As you know. So what do you want me to check? Do I remote take over the local network? Okay, there we go. Hey, is that him?
Pan Am.
Looks like him, chat.
Locked in the cellar.
How is he?
It's hard to say. Too dark.
Too dark.
Okay, get down there and get him. Maybe we made it in time.
First we find Saul, then we free Saul, chat. Alright, chat, does this guy get the bonk? I think he's gonna get the bonk. Old brother. I am the stealth machine. No one is more stealthy than me. No one is stealthier than me, chat. No one. I am a man of great wealth because I have great stealth. God. God. Switch, switch, switch. Everything okay? It's just loud music. They don't know about me. Just the hammer. The hammer's too good. Gah. Hammer just makes me laugh. Makes me laugh, makes me smile. 226 DPS. Not bad. 237. Yikes. Pretty sweet. Maybe we'll muzzle it. We hit that boy with the bonk, with the stanky stonky bonky, y'all. Alright, we're going down. It's more hammer time.
Last fucking time.
Dude, why are you leaving money around, chat? Slip a suppressor on that hammer. What would you do? Like wrap it in gel, like a gelatin, or put a couple socks on top of it.
I think I got eyes on.
Is he
Breathing?
good?
Yeah. Gather all the goodies.
Do you have my goddamn cigar?
Easy, Saul. I'm here with Pan Am.
Pan Am? But she left.
Not forever. Gonna get you out.
We're gonna get you out, bud.
You. I remember. You're that merc.
You're pretty badly beat. Probably could use this.
Oh, yeah.
So, how is he?
Time to don my dancing shoes.
He'll live.
Now get yourselves out of there.
On our way out now.
Gotcha, yeah, if you scream as loud as you can while hitting someone on the head, they won't know they've been hit on the head. Dang it.
And if we can be just as sly together, might get out without firing a shot.
Exactly. There should be a quick exit out of the cellar.
There's not. Maybe he'll break it. Stinky Sock Suppressor muffles the sound and adds +10 emotional damage. And +8 toxic damage. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough to break the fence. I don't have a level either. This is unfortunate. Money? Money? Like this, chat. This is stuff they need to break. Yeah, if only I had a sledgehammer to open that wall. You think? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, things like this need to be fixed. Like, I should be able to grab that money, but I can't. Let's get out of here, baby.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Just chilling. The gorilla arms will make hand-to-hand fighting easier. Oh. Close that door. Let's find a different way out, buddy. What do you say? Gorilla arms are like knuckle busters. They are, yeah, they just make they make hand-to-hand combat better. So I guess I could probably improve my hand-to-hand combat to where it was better than a sledgehammer. Knuckle busters in a ham fight. Just some brass knuckies. Just give me some brass knuckies. Ooh, it's a storm. This guy's gonna get the bonk. This guy is also gonna get the bonk. Hey, he's dropping... Dude, why aren't you picking up guns, man? Just in case we get in a firefight. Let's just go this way, bud. Well, I guess he can't jump the way I can, so I should probably stay sneaky. Stay sneaky. Don't look at us. Stay sneaky. Stay sneaky. To the van! Well, this would have been helpful earlier. Mozambique Pog. Hey, Wake and Blake, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, guys, I am about to have to call it right now. Get in. Ook, ook. Mother lover. Gorilla arms. Just waking up? Sounds good. If your name is Blake, I bet every day you wake in Blake.
That storm is picking
But you
up
probably
steam.
sleep in Blake
Good.
too.
It'll cover our tracks.
Skip ride. Skip ride. Skip ride, chat. What a fun stream it has been today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
You see those buildings? We'll wait it
No.
out there.
I remember this place. It should be safe, at least for now.
Wake up and Blake up facts.
Inside,
Wake up
quick!
and Blake up. Watch out, this thing shake up. Wake up and I put on my makeup and I gotta Blake up.
I need to catch my breath. Just in time for dinner.
Not hungry. I just swallowed a pound of sand.
Alright, I'm gonna save the game right here. I'm gonna save the game right here, and then that'll be where we end. Your nephew's name is Blake. Nice. I do not have any relatives who are named Blake. No Blake relatives. Is he now? Other than Wake and Blake, I feel like Blakes are notorious. They're notorious for being little jerks. Just kidding, Wake and Blake. Just kidding, my man. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. You know I appreciate you biggie time. You know I appreciate you biggie time. Guess I could have left the PlayStation on so you can see something in that little square. But I'm gonna quickly send you off for a raid because much like Boyd, my coffee's getting to me. It's time to end the stream anyway. But my coffee says it's time for you to sit on down, brother. It's time for you to sit on down. But I hope you guys had fun. I really do. 12 out of 10 top bonk streamer. I don't know anybody who bonks better than me, you guys. I don't know anybody who's bonking harder than me. But thank you so much to Dark Naruto for following, Apollo249, Erlail, and CB Genesis, all for following the channel. And thanks to Noctuamic for donating 7 whole dollary dues to the channel, as well as for Boyd for gifting a sub. I'm undeserving of all your kindness, but I truly, truly appreciate it very, 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 very much. What we're going to do is, in a similar vein to what we were just playing, I'm going to raid Chaz today. We raid Soul Creek all the time, and we'll see him tomorrow for some Apex. But I don't normally get to raid Chaz anymore, and he's been very supportive of my channel, so I'm going to raid back at his direction. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much, Wonder Boy. So glad to have you back, man. So glad to have you back after a week off. No more vacations, man. You got to stay here for the streamies. I kid, obviously. But looks like Chaz is playing Destiny 2. Looks like he also plays a Titan, which I play a Titan whenever I play Destiny, so I appreciate him for that. But I really do. You go sass Creek, Boyd. Absolutely. You go sass him. Yep, I'll be here tomorrow, probably with Jet and Mr. Soul Creek. But in the meantime, please remember that I love you all very much. And I'll see you this afternoon as well. Excuse me. Ratchet and Clank this afternoon. Apex tomorrow. Please remember, I love you very much. Bye-bye.